Hello guys, this is Ravenclaw Whittiff. Welcome back to another With Story. Now this is part 2 of, I think it's 2, yeah, because I made part 0, 1. Yeah, it's 2. What if Deku had Shadow Demon? Part 2. Now, we're going to leave off, where we left off story. The talk with his mother and, his grandfather about the detention in him. Came an idea, to go to UA, but we're not going to get to the point just yet. We got, stuff to figure out. So, anyways, again, the next day, his detention as he's sitting there, reading a book, as Demon Shadow popping up. She's like, "What are you reading, little brother?" And she's talking to him, and the teacher's getting annoyed. She's like, "Will you stop using your quirk?" And Izuku, looks up and ignores her, and it's like, "Nothing really, I'm talking to you, kid." As Demon Shadow hovers around her and says, "Quiet, woman." As you close the book, he says, "My quirk doesn't work that way, ma'am. It has its mind of its own. It does what it wants. And stop calling my sister quirk." Like he says, my sister has a mind of her own. Stop referring my sister as a quirk. As before she gets violent. As the teacher, shuts up because, she's a little bit terrified because, that Shadow Demon quirk is staring at her evilly. It's the end of the day. As, a overhaul, a car comes to pick up Izuku. Young master, this way. As Momo and female Shoto sees, a big limo come up. I'm saying that Izuka, this one, that Yakuza is a little more well off and, wealth wise. Because of Eri. So he gets in and Shoto's like, "Is he from a rich family? I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe we could talk about that, maybe tomorrow we could talk to him about it. I'm just curious." And Shoto's like, "I highly doubt the kid. I highly doubt the guy is not. Highly doubt the guy is going to even say anything. He doesn't really seem to be too friendly towards anyone." "Yeah, but I could try at least." As that happens. After all, he's my class. He's our classmate. We should try to get along with him. Try to at least. I want to make sure all that stuff is out of the way. So he gets home as, Aries is like, "Oh, sweetheart, you're home. Yeah, how was your detention?" Boring teacher is nagging about sister. But I can't really turn her off. It's just like, as Aries laughs, "Yeah, I sure can't." As we begin our, later that night, Izuku here is like a big, he's in a, later that night, he was in part of the, where got their own made dojo, as he hears a big noise, gunfire, as, we'll cut to, area and overhaul. "What the hell's going on, father? Apparently we've been attacked." It's a group of villains. Not the League of Villains, because they haven't really formed right now. Well, they technically have, but they don't. Yeah, they haven't even made contact with Overhaul yet. Some villains are trying to get into their territory, trying to knock off, their competition. As Aries like, "Where's Izuku at? Last time I checked, he was at the dojo." As he stops his fingers. "You too. Fetch my grandson." As bunch of villains burst into the dojo. It's like, "Huh, there's a kid here. Huh, easy pickings." As Izuku smiles, says, "Huh, who the hell are you?" Don't worry, kid. You and your little family here are going to die anyways. As you know, some of them pop up with their quirks. As you know, he's lighting a fire in his hands, and other one has like a, a minor creation quirk. He creates a blade from his hand. A katana. It's like nothing personal, kid, but the Yakuza needs to go. As you know, Izuku starts laughing. He's like, "You think you could kill my grandfather? I highly doubt it." And they're like, "Grandfather, excellent. We can wipe their whole family line out, especially that bitch of a daughter." And as Izuku, his smile fades as Demon Shadow pops out. "Brother, are we going to kill them?" And he's like, "Yes, we are." As Izuku and Big Sister pop out Shadow Scythe as like they're, "What the hell is that?" They're confused as they both swipe the air. One of my subscribers wanted me to add this power, so I'm adding it in. As they both swipe the air as two shadow portals appear. As Izuku just snaps his fingers, so does Big Sister. As shadow blades start shooting out of the portal. As they pierce the guy, and let's say pierce the two guys, killing them instantly. As as there's a third one bust through, he has a minor strength quirk as he rushes Izuku. As chains pop out of the shadow portal, wrapping around the guy, dragging him into to the portal from both portals. As the shadow portals direct over the guy's legs and heads and disappears as it cuts off the body as there's blood gushing over. He's headless and has no feet, no legs. As the guards rush in, "Young master, are you alright?" As they start, puking a little bit because there's a bloody sight. "What the hell happened here? Are you right?" It's like, "Yes, I'm quite fine. I just taught these villains, I think," as he pushes one over. "I guess villains, I don't care. They're dead anyways. They're no nuisance. Where's mother?" Um, she's with your grandfather." "Excellent. Now, direct me towards them." "Yes, young master." As Izuku's still carrying a scythe as he's slicing guys, trying to stop them. There they are. As they're blasting as Izuku throws his scythe, piercing a dude in half. It stays in the little wall as he walks over there, grabs it, pulls it out, and it dissipates. "Sister, kill them all." Sister smiles. Demon Shadow. That's all. I'm not going to keep calling it Demon Shadow. I'm just going to call it Sister. Big Sister. So you know what I'm going for. So you know who I'm talking about. So as Big Sister, goes a bit nuts. And conjures two sights in her hand as she's unleashing like humongous portals as blades start appearing, pulling out of the portal as she snaps her fingers, and it's basically like a bloodbath. Everywhere is blood everywhere, as the guards are taken back by that. Like, Jesus Christ, the kid's a monster. Of course. That's why boss likes him so much. I mean, I guess he fits well with the family. So he's like, thank God he's on our side. Would hate to see what happens if he was like a hero or a opposing villain. As they get to the office, as Eri grabs Izuku, hugs him. It's like, "Are you all right? Are you hurt?" Because he's has blood over him. It's like, "No, mother. I've met some of our new guests. Overall's like, interesting, and where are they? Oh, they're laying around somewhere. As you know, the guards, the Yakuza's like, sir, they're laying around all over the room, like over the complex. He's like, overall's off. It's like, excellent work, grandson. Ruffles his hair. It's like, how's the, any left? No, we killed them all. They retreated. We have some people, um, telling them for the location. As you know, Izuku looks at Overhaul. Grandfather, I want to kill them. They disrespect mother. They must all die. As you know, Eri looks at him like a concerned look. As you know, Overhaul's like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Once you cross this path, there's no going back." And he's like, "I've already killed a bunch of people today, so it doesn't matter." And I know you guys kept this, try to keep, the family business secret, but it's not hard to figure out that I am part of the Yakuza family. So he's like, huh, too smart for your own good. What do you say, daughter? And she bends down. It's like, are you sure, Izuku? Mother, they're going to keep attacking. They need to be stopped. I need to make it a sample of these guys. She smiles. Like, oh, very well. The decision's up to you. And it's like, overall, like, after this, I need to talk to you. Nothing bad. I have an idea to run by you. As you know, he's gonna see if he wants to spy for him to go to UA. He's like, yes, grandfather. As I guess I'm gonna give him up. He gets the location of the where they're based at. It's like we got the location at, and it's like, Izuku, Big sister opens the portal, slice her slice through the portal, and they walk through it, and they're like, "What the hell?" They're like, "Apparently, son has a new abilities now." So as that happens, because I'm saying that big sister told him that she has the abilities, so does he. So she's just been teaching him off camera. So as they the portal goes right into the building, like straight up into the building, where there's a group of guys. It's like, who the hell are you? As Izuku, smiles. Ah, I'm no one important. It doesn't matter who I am, because you're all gonna die anyways. As the portal he walks through, he just steps aside and, summons spike chains as he's wrapping around everyone, tearing up their flesh, as there's blood everywhere, and he's not playing around. He's just. Then Big Sister's like, huh, aren't you going a little overboard here, little bro? Little bro? And he's like, huh, bastards disrespect my mother. They're dead. As the boss is like, damn you, kid, I'll kill you for killing my men. As he rushes over there using fire. Sorry, as Izuku. As Big Sister hands the scythe over to him, sister, please. As he slices through the fire as it bursts outwards. You know, he deburst it as it's an air, and he's like, huh, sister, I think we should teach him what a real fire is. As she's smiling. He's like, what the hell is that thing? Never seen someone like that. Are you a demon? As Big Sister, unleashes fire breath, as the black fire burns the dude alive. As all you see is just a burnt skeleton. As he picks up his phone. Grandfather. Ah, yes. Anything wrong? No, it's done. Excellent. I'll send some men to clean up the work. I'll send some men to clean up. Yes, grandfather. I'll be back. I'll be back at the base. As you know, Big Sister opens the portal for him as he walks through. Yeah, the portal could use attack, summon stuff, and he's able to portal through it. So, as that happens, he gets back to the base and Overhaul is like, excellent. I'm very proud of you. You did very well. According to what my report says, no one was left alive. Because the change went all around the building, destroying, like killing everyone, grinding them up to meat. Because they have spikes on the chains. Because I thought that would be pretty cool. So, as that happens, it's like, come with me. We're going to have, a talk. As Overhaul is talking to him, so I have a suggestion, grandson. You don't have to. It's all up to you, really. Your mother would kill me, but if I force you, but I would like you to go to UA as as the family spy to direct any information on the hero organization, and specifically a hero called Night Eye. As it's interesting. Who is this Night Eye? Oh, some pain in my ass been getting my business, making our family life a lot harder. So he's just like, so is he a teacher? No. You most likely have to go through the school year and get I think they call it something called I forget what they call it now I even forgot it. Let me pause it for a minute so I need to remember it because it's gonna bug. I'm back. It's called an internship after the sports festival. They usually hold one every year for UA. And it's like interesting. As long as, if it helps out mother and you, of course, grandfather, I'm more than happy to do spy thing. Never thought I would be the type to go to UA, but that could be fun. As he's like, excellent, grandson. Why don't you, your mother's probably more worried. Why don't you go over a run off? As he runs off, walks off. His sister's like, are you sure you want to do this? Big little brother. It can be quite dangerous, especially, heroes don't really like traitors. It's like, don't worry. Even if we were found out, I could easily disappear. And he's like, yeah, I guess we could. Because, our nifty portal abilities. Very well. I have no qualms with it. As long as, as long as you're agreed to it, little brother, I'm happy. The moment that someone betrays you, I'll kill them. And I just like, very well, big sister. As, Aries waiting for Izuku. Ah, there you are, sweetheart. You had your little talk with father, did you? Yes, mother. Grandfather. With your grandfather? Yes, mother. He brought up the whole UA thing, and it's like, did he now? I agree to it. It seemed like it would be fun. Who who knows? I might enjoy some of it, and it should help with my training. So why not? And it helps out the family, and especially you, mom. I would do anything for you. And she's like, I know, sweetheart, but you need to be careful. This is going to be a very delicate, mission you're going to go through. We're going to have to increase your training some more. Yes, mother. As we're going to skip to the second year of middle school. As Izuku's not late, but he's on time. As he walks by, Momos have tried to be friendly to him a couple times. As he sees during the day, they see some punks trying to pick on Momo. As this is where their friendship slowly develops. Yeah, she's like, huh, look at rich girl. Only reason you're going to get, into UA is because of your family. Freaking spoiled bitch. As, excuse the language, but I kind of have to do it this way. As Izuku, goes over there, has, Demon Shadow grabs the bully and throws him. As he, as he's like, that's quite enough there. I don't know what the hell this is, but I don't like it. I might not, I might not talk to the Momo, was it? She's like, yeah, it's Momo. It's Shoto, about to rush in, but then she saw Izuku. It's like, big sister, I think it's time to teach these guys a lesson. What do you say? He's like, are you sure? Can we kill them? No, no, no. No killing. What I tell you about, beat him up a little bit. As, she rushes over there, starts welling on him. Just like that. Punches him, goes straight to the locker. As Izuku walks over to him, kicks him in the chest, pinning him further into the locker. Like if I ever catch you doing something like this again, I'll make your life a living hell. You get me? As he grabs his hand and twists it and breaks his wrist. He's like, ah, damn you, you freak. You'll pay for this. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Speak to the choir. Move along. As, Shoto's, checking up on Momo, and she's like, are you alright? Yeah, I'm Shoto, I'm fine. You know, I was surprised, Izuku of all people would stick up for you, Momo. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. He went a little far, though. I approve of what he did. No one was killed, so he just taught those little punks a lesson. As, Demon Shadow goes back into Izuku as he walks past, walks to Momo, looks at her, and says, you don't seem to hurt, so I'll be going. As, Momo's like, wait, thank you for, being there. Izuku's like, yeah, it's fine. I might not talk to you, but I'm not gonna let some punks get away with that, regardless of what your family status is. That pisses me off. As she, they start talking to him during the day. Izuku's like, I saved you. I helped you once, and now you're gonna be all friendly. You're gonna be all try to be all friendly with me, aren't you? And she's like, yeah, I am. Better get used to it. As Shoto laughs. She's like, sorry, Izuku. Mom was like that. She's a bit pushy. And a little know-it-all, too. As Mom was like, stop it, Shoto. As Izuku kind of laughs because of the bickering. As he's like, she's so like, what exactly is your quirk, exactly? And I know the last time you tried and you didn't really care. Fine, it's my quirk is a sentient quirk. It has its own personality. She does what she wants. She might listen to me occasionally, and she pops up. I listen to you all the time, little brother. And she's like, look, I always want to know, why do you keep calling her like big sis? Because she's always been around. She's she's always been there. She's big sis. I don't know why would you want what would you mean? What would you have me call her? I'm not gonna call her my quirk. That's not right. She has her own sentience. She's her own being. As they're shocked because there's only one case where a quirk was sentient, and that was Dark Shadow, Tokiyami, the female version on this what if. So we're yeah, I'll stop at 30. So the day progressed. They go to lunch together. They get to know each other a little bit. As she asked about his family, and he's like my mom's nice. My grandfather's, a little tough around the edge. A little tough, but he's a good guy. And she asked, like, so, I know that your family's quite rich. Like, he had the cover story. He's like, yeah, my family has, they're a bit well off. Guess you would call me a rich boy, I guess, but never really see myself that way. But as they're talking outside of school, and the driver comes up and it's like opens the door. Master Izuku, young master, your ride's here. I'll catch you later, Momo and Shoto. Was it? Yeah, I think it was Shoto. It was nice to meet you too. Well, talk to you. I've already met you before, but as you know, Demon Shadow does a little bow, a little bit. As you know, she goes back into Izuku. As you know, they close the door and they drive off, and Shoto and Momo's like, see, he wasn't that bad. Yeah, once you get to know the guy, he's actually kind of nice. His quirk is a little threatening, always staring. It seems yeah. Momo's like, yeah, I've noticed that too. His quirks seem to be really protective over him in general. Quite fascinating, actually. Would love to learn more about it, but we're not going to get any more information out of him, unfortunately. He's still very on guard about his quirk. As that happens, and they go the separate ways. They get their drivers and they go off. And let's see. Yeah, we could go a little bit further. As Izuku gets home, as not Kinide, sorry, Eri begins the harsh training. She trains the boy herself, like she's always have. So she trains him in art of continue teaching him the art of the blade, katana, kendo lessons. Not the character Kendo herself, but the martial art kendo. So as they begin, sparring off, as she disarms him easily, and she's like, again, as he does that for the rest of the day, as Overhaul sees this, it's like, daughter, you're going a little rough on the boy, and she's like, father, I need to, he needs to be ready for anything. He's good on martial arts. He just needs to work on his sword play a little bit. With that nifty quirk of his, he should be able to. If he's able to summon Scythe, he should be able to summon a blade. As Izuku's like, big sister, can we summon normal swords that I could use? I'm like, yeah, I could. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you could summon some blades without using the portal. I just never, didn't really cross my mind. As they're talking, and it's like, Izuku's like, let me try. As he conjures, he opens a portal. He's able to open portals by himself. He doesn't need Demon Shadow to do it, but I just do it because it's cool. So as he conjures a scythe, opens it up, and pulls out a katana out of the portal. Later on, he'll be able to summon. When he gets to UA, he'll be able to summon the blade without the portal, but for right now, that's all he can do right now. So he pulls the blade out as he swings it. As it cuts through the air, portals start appearing. As then he snaps it to like he gets rid of them. He's like, huh, interesting. Puts it back. As Aries smiles. It's like, see, told you he could do it. As know it all. As overhauling and walks off, like, fine, I got work to do. Got to deal with some business. So as we're gonna stop it here. The next part will be I'll skip to the beginning of the anime to get things to get things moving along. Hope you guys have a good day and night, judging by time zones. Alright, catch you guys later.